Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb and Friends here on Amazon Live. I'm Cyrus Webb, joined by my co-host, Dr. Nessa Short, and also Stacey Thomas. Have a great show coming up for you guys today. So, I want to welcome you guys tuning in on the simulcast on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and on X. Going to bring in our friends over on IG so they can be a part of our chat. And last but certainly not least, going to connect with our friends over on Amazon Live as we're getting ready, of course, for Prime to start this week. You all can also pick up some great music by our next guest. She and I had a great conversation on our radio program a few years ago. Now she's making her first appearance with us here on Amazon Live. We're excited to welcome the one and only Jennifer Holliday to our broadcast today. You guys know her as a Tony and Grammy winner. She's an individual who's been all over the world literally this year. We're going to talk to her about all of that and also new music that's coming your way as well. Ladies, thank you so much for being on with us. And Jennifer, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so nice to be back with you, Cyrus. I'm so proud of you. You're just doing it. You're just doing it.
Well, thank you so much for that. You're the one in my eyes, Jennifer is doing it. So I want to say thank you again for taking out the time. I know, like I said, it was 4 years ago. We had a great conversation at the time, Jennifer. If you remember, we were celebrating you being on The Masked Singer at that point. Now
Yes.
here you are with this big year celebrating 45-year anniversary of Dreamgirls, 50 years in the music industry. One of the things you did in March while you were in, when you were in Copenhagen, I think you were,
Yes.
Jennifer. One of the things you talked about in a post on Instagram was about the love that you had for music. But what has it been like for you, Jennifer, to see the love that people around the world have for you?
It's just been amazing and thankful for now the internet and social media. So it's like I've been rediscovered. I have a
Mm,
whole new younger following and people who've never heard of me before, countries I've never heard of before. I was like, where the heck is that? So it has been just a beautiful experience, this third act of my
mm.
career and my life.
Yeah, we're going to talk more about that, including new music. But I'm going to turn it over to Stacey. Stacey has a couple of questions for you. Stacey, it's all yours.
Well, hello, beautiful. How are you?
Fine, thinking yourself.
I can't tell you how many people I got on the phone with when Cyrus said that I would be on the platform with Jennifer Holliday. So God is good.
Yes, yes.
But what I did not know, congratulations on everything.
Thank
But
you.
what I did not know is that you were on Broadway. I did not know about the different things that you were currently doing. Sometimes we just think of people as I grew up on the music. I don't hear doing music anymore, but now I know I need to keep up with you. So you have a song that you performed, I Am What I Am. I love it. And I was just wondering when you were first asked to do that or represent that, how did that make you feel?
Well, first of all, I did that last year at a
Okay.
for a benefit for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS on Broadway, and I actually chose that song to sing because the LGBTQ plus IA community is very important to me. So that's why I chose that song.
It's a beautiful song. I'm just
Thank
hearing it,
you.
but it's a beautiful song. And so you said the younger people are following you, a whole new generation is checking you out. The song I'm Changing. What do you think it is about the music that you were singing back in the day that's resonating with the people, like the younger people in 2026?
Well, I don't know. I just think that everything old is new again. That's all, and I'm grateful at 65 to be new yet again. So that's how I look at it. I think that this generation, actually I feel it skipped a generation, but I feel this generation um is not only in search of authenticity in music and arts and everything, but they also related in their music and arts.
Yes, ma'am. We some of us are still enjoying the authentic voices, the real voices. Thank you very much for answering my questions. I
You're welcome.
would have more, but I need to throw it over to Anissa right now. I
Okay,
am
thank you.
wishing you the very best.
Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Holiday, I've been waiting on this a week. So great to meet you. Thank you for how you represent us with style and grace. Our community the way in which you represent on the stage, your voice. I'm so glad
Cyrus,
to
I
see
can't
that.
hear Anessa's question.
Hello, can you hear me now? I'm having technical difficulty. Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Uh,
I'm
Jennifer,
not.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Let's see. Jennifer, can you hear me?
Is she muted?
Okay. Let's see.
Because I don't know how to work anything. I don't know how to work anything. So,
Okay.
Can you hear me
so
now?
Okay.
if it's a thingamajig, you're gonna have to do it because I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to work
Let's
anything.
see. Anissa, can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me.
I can hear you, Cyrus.
Okay,
Yes.
Jennifer, Jennifer, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
She can't hear you
So don't
either.
hear Cyrus either. All I
Okay.
heard was the other young lady.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get you refreshed here.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So you can hear me.
Yeah.
Can
We
you
can hear
hear
you.
me
Okay.
now? Can't hear me.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Hold on just one second. Anissa,
So
let's see.
maybe
Okay.
sometimes it has to, maybe the other people have to mute and
Let's see.
then just
Let-
her.
What about
Nope.
right now,
Okay.
Jennifer? Can you hear
Well, I
me?
want to shut up then because I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Miss Holliday, can you hear me now? No.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get her refresh. Hold on just one second.
Can you hear me now, Miss Holliday?
I can't hear you. No, I see you though. I see you clearly,
Oh gosh.
and my microphone is on and my
Yeah.
video is on.
Okay.
So
Let's see.
I see
Let's.
pictures. I see Cyrus. I see
Okay.
you.
Okay. Anissa, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Cyrus. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's give her just one second. Let me see if we can get it get her reset up here.
Okay.
One of the things that happens sometimes with live, hey, ESP Presents, good to be to see you as well. Dorita, hello to you. Dorita says she could hear us all. So yeah, I think it may
Yeah.
have been
I think
something
it's on
going on
her
there.
end. Yeah.
Cindy, hello to you over there on IG. Good to see you. For those who are just tuning in, welcome. You all are watching Cyrus Webb and Friends. We're excited to welcome the one and only Jennifer Holliday to our broadcast today. We're talking with her about an extraordinary year she's having this year. She's celebrating 50 years in the music business this year, as well as 45 years, of course, of Dream Girls as well. We kicked it off with Stacey Thomas asking her a couple questions there now, and this is going to be able to get started. But we are having a slight technical issue. Hey, Janie, good to be to see you over there on IG. Hello to you. Talk to Molly over there on IG. Good to be to see you as well. And let's see. And this is you typed. Please pardon the tech issues. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Jennifer, what about now?
I can hear
Oh,
Cyrus.
okay. All
Can
right.
you hear Anissa?
I can hear
Okay.
Anissa.
All
So
right.
Anissa, I guess we needed to just reboot. I guess.
Obviously, technology sometimes won't let you be great. You do everything you know to do, and then it just happens. But as I
Right.
was saying beforehand, I wanted to say thank you for the way in which you represent. You've always represented with style, with grace.
Oh,
You
thank
were
you.
always. And so my question for you has everything to do with first congratulating you on 50 years. Oh my God, I would have never thought 50. Honestly,
Well,
50 years.
it's not 50 yet. It's just 48.
40.
Yeah,
Okay, close to it.
yeah, it's just 48. It's 45 years of Dream Girls, and
Dream
then I did
Girls.
one
Okay.
show before Dream Girls. Yeah.
Okay, well, I stand corrected. But either way, you've done a fantabulous job in representing us. And so I know that within that 40 plus years, there have been some highs and lows, and in business and in life. That happens with everyone. But has there been anything in particular when you reflect back on all the greatness that has occurred for you? Is there any one point that resonates with you the most, that you're most proud of or most appreciative of?
Well, I guess the Dream Girls time, which was in 1981, and I was only 21 years old at that time, so Dream Girls I was a part of all the way from age 19 to age 25.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on that level of success. Many of us have role models. We have influencers. That's the term now, influencers, but role models, mentors in our chosen careers and or professions. Did you have one, or do you currently have one? And how have they impacted your decision making or even the trajectory of your career?
Well, actually, I think that there is a difference between role models and influencers today, because usually influencers are getting paid for something
Yes,
that they
that's
do
true.
on the internet.
Very
So,
true.
so that's different now. Influencers are, you know, not that they're bad people, but most of them are getting paid to sell us something, fill our minds with something, or do something like that. And I think that role models are the people that we actually look up to,
True.
who uh may or may not have be famous to other people,
True.
but in our hearts and minds, teach us. So there was a woman, when I was growing up. Her name was Congresswoman Barbara Jordan, and I grew up in Houston, Texas. And I just always dreamt of being an example of Black excellence, even though that wasn't a term we used back then, but she represented it all of what we could aspire to be, of who she was. Um, Not only as a congresswoman, first one of the Black congresswomen, but just also just as a human being, being a part of society, being part of the culture, constantly fighting, for rights and stuff. So um, I would say that she was my greatest role model.
I can believe that. You have done an excellent job in representing. If she was the model that by which you chose to emulate, you've done an excellent job. And I want to say
Oh,
thank you
thank you.
again. You've been, I said at the onset, a beautiful example of style and grace. And congratulations on 40 plus years. I cannot wait to
Thank
see
you.
what's on the horizon. Cyrus,
Thank
take it
you.
away.
All right. Thank you so much, Anissa. Appreciate that. And Jennifer, if you don't mind, I'd like to just pick back up where you were just talking with Anissa. When you and I had the conversation about this conversation, of course, June is recognized for a lot of things, including for Black Music Month. But you were one of those artists of Jennifer that really shows that music is universal. How does that feel to know that you've been able to really be able to bring people all over the world together through music?
Well, I think that um, it's an incredible, humbling experience, because basically I grew up, singing down in Houston in the Pleasant Grove Baptist Church choir. And that to me, singing there meant everything on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? That I had a voice that people loved and would make them feel something. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought going from the Baptist Church Choir to Broadway, and
Mhm.
definitely anything worldwide. I mean, because I had never been out of town, so it was kind of
Yeah.
like, so now to travel the world and stuff. So it's one of those humbling experiences. It really is.
Yeah. Jennifer, when we were kind of nailing down this conversation, one of the things that has happened, we've lost so many musical greats recently, but one of the individuals who had just passed was someone that you had shared the stage with, People Bryson. I want to talk about that experience. I mean, you did a great tribute on your Instagram. Our audience can see it there, but what was it like for you to be able to have that friendship and also to be able to have those experiences and memories of sharing the stage with someone like that?
Well, it meant so much to me, because I think that um it was an example in terms of where, if there was a way to mentor young people, to teach them, how to perform in front of an audience. There are not many opportunities for these young people today to perform. There's just not enough venues
Mm,
that are will take them on. There are definitely enough of us older artists to kind of if they reach out, but a lot of them don't reach out anymore. And so, with this being Black Music Month, to have Peebo be my very first solo concert audience, artist, to go from the Broadway stage. And I had already won one of my Grammys by that particular time, but I had not been from the Broadway stage. So this
yeah.
was my first time to sing in front of an audience, just as Jennifer Holliday, not a character, not Effie
Mm,
White. And he taught me a lot about number one, how to relate with my audience, because I would just kind of stand still there. He was like, well, you got to say something, you got to move, or something like that, And so, would watch him every night. And then his just voice was just so, he had this, most beautiful, heavenly, angelic tenor that he kept until the day he died. And so I was very impressed how he was able to do it night after night. And so me also, doing Broadway 8 shows a week, I just had a lot of respect for him too. So when he hired me, he gave me a chance because, I wasn't really that well known. I was known for the song, but a lot of people had not even really seen me or knew who I was.
Right, right.
Hmm.
It's so interesting, Jennifer. When we talked last time, you were celebrating "So in Love," that single, with that beautiful video. And
Hmm.
then one of the things you teased us with earlier this year is while you were in Denmark was your new album, the title track from your new album, "Dream Woman." Talk to us about the new music, what we can expect.
Well, I've been working on it, and so it's still, we're still in the process of writing and creating it and stuff. And so it's, it's basically still an R&B album with some jazz influences, but it also has more of kind of a personal reflection of just where I am musically. So it shows different colors of my voice. Everybody knows that I can belt, but a lot of people don't know that I can, sing soft in your ear and that kind of thing and stuff. So, so I'm very proud, and hopefully, we'll have it ready by next year.
All right. So it
Hmm.
gives us something to look forward to. The one and only Jennifer Holliday has been our guest, everyone. Make sure you guys do enjoy the great music that is available out now on Amazon. You all can see it in our carousel, including the single I just mentioned there, So in Love, and many others. I want to thank my co-host, Stacey Thomas, and also Nessa Shore for being with us today. Make sure you guys are following Jennifer on Instagram. We'll make sure to tag her there as well as on her Facebook page. Jennifer, those are the two best places for you?
Those are the two, yeah, those are the two best places. Now, I'm not present all the time because I'm still learning, and I'm really
Yeah.
going to get better at it. I know I keep promising my fans, she keep talking about she going to do better. I have not done that, and I'm really just going to have to hire somebody to help me, uh, figure out how I can be more present on my pages, how to post, when to post. I don't know about any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's like
well,
I'm late with everything.
Jennifer, I have to say on a funny note, one of the reasons why you're not doing that is you to talk about your videos. You're out here on these streets singing.
Baby, I'm out here in these streets singing. I ain't got time to post. I don't
There you
have
I know
time
go.
to
that's
do no
right.
posting. So I appreciate that.
Jennifer, thank you
Good
so
looking
much.
out for me, Cyrus. Good
Oh,
looking out for me.
look, of course, and look, thank you so much for everything. I really do appreciate you. Looking forward to having you back on the program again.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
All
Thank
Thank
right.
you,
you.
Miss
You all
We
have a
thank your
Holiday.
great day.
audience for tuning in to another great segment of Cyrus Webb and Friends. Until next time, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.